Hey, it's Nintendo Sony Freak 2011 here, aka MannyWolverine. You guys know the best intros and not to restore this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Odyssey, Rumble, Telegraph, Parler, any of the social media platforms that you guys can think of. So today, ironically enough, as crazy as this is, because I didn't even know this was actually going to happen. I'm pretty shocked, well, a little shocked this hadn't happened, but not really, because both of these video gaming companies are both located in Japan, so it was probably only a matter of time before this was going to happen. But it's because this former CEO President Kenji Matsubara, named CEO of SNK, publisher aims to expand corporate value under new leadership. Before I do keep going, I want to just say real fast, I was originally going to talk about this news right here from Daily Mail. Fortunately, Dell ends up banning bans from selling its powerful gaming PCs. So Alienware, it's not only going to be sold in California ever again. I guess sadly, Alienware video game. If any people don't know what that is, it's a video game PC gaming console. Supposed to be really, really fucking kick-ass. Some people said it's a piece of shit. Others says it performs very well. It's actually a PC I've been wanting to get for the past about maybe 4 or 5 years, a couple of years. It's been on my radar for a while. Unfortunately, time and money and a little bit of let's see, trying to think what it's called, but a lot of time constraints and a little money, not money laundering or money problems with, being how expensive as shit those fucking PCs are. And I'm not a super rich ass fucking person where money doesn't grow on trees for me, and it doesn't at all. So still haven't been able to get this thing after like 4 or 5 years. I've been wanting to get one, but hopefully one of these days I get it. But if I do get one of those, I'm gonna have to sacrifice that. Probably now you're getting a PS5 if I do that. So there is that, unfortunately. It's unfortunate ultimatum I'm gonna make as a poor person, but whatever. Anyways, and I got a little bit of a Dragon Ball Super news. This actually came out like 6 days ago. I'm very late on this thing, but I literally found out about it the other day. This is Dragon Ball Super. Superheroes reveals. Full movie title confirmed 2022 release. It's in CGI too. Some people are hating that. Other people's like me. I don't really give a rat's butt about it. As long as it doesn't end up being like EX Arms. Because I think people don't remember what EX Arms was. It was like a real crappy, shittier version of what fucking Ruby looked like in 3D anime. It looks like that. I'm gonna be pissed the fucking hell off. I really hope to God it doesn't look like the EX Arm anime thing that tried to be what it was. But unfortunately, yeah, that's where we're at now. And then I have a little bit of Witcher news, which I haven't talked about Witcher news on this channel in a long ass time. So yeah, let's begin. So it says this comes from, both of these articles come from Jeffrey Rosia or Rosua. I think it's Rosua. Hopefully I'm saying that right. You happen to watch this video, sorry Jeffrey. I didn't mean to butcher your last name, but Jeffrey Rosua. So gotta give credit to him both of these ones. So yeah, there's that. Links to the description box down below to all the music and the playlist in the background too. I'm playing SNK for King Fighter music because it has something to do with SNK and SEGA. So there's that. So it says King of Fighters developers. SNK Corporations announced that it had hired Kenji Matsubara as its new CEO. The former SEGA president will officially begin his role on August 1st. Says, quote, "We will aim for further growth and increase in corporate value under his leadership," unquote, the company said. Also goes on to say, quote, "With the appointment of Kenji, we promise that the SNK is positioning itself for its new phase of growth and development." Quote, "Throughout his career at SEGA, Matsubara served in a number of positions such as Chief Technical Officer, Chief Operating Officer. Last year, he resigned after serving as president for 3 years, citing that was due to, quote, personal reasons." Not surprised. Oh yeah, also to begin, I got 2 other like quick things I want to say real fast. As a number one, for any of you people that were real big fans of like freaking Marvel DC, like Marvel's The Eternals and Marvel's Legend of Shang-Chi that comes out in September, and freaking what's his name? Oh no, what's her name? Scarlett freaking Johansson herself, bro, the one that did Black Widow for so many years, and the movie that just came out like 2 weeks ago. They're suing the shit out of Disney because they're not playing their stuff in China. That's pretty wild shit. There was that, and then a couple little tidbits of news here and there I wanted to talk about. So there is that. I don't even know if it's on here. It might be. Who knows? What else? There was something else I kind of wanted to talk about a tiny bit, not a bunch. Just wanted to touch base really, really quick. Oh, the Anu Piranha thing or whatever. I forgot what it was called. And Piranha? They ended up doing their like video game performance showcase presentation yesterday, I think. So there's that too. So I'll leave the links down below to that if I remember to do that. So there's that. Let's continue with this SNK news though. So it says in SEGA news. Before joining SEGA, he was CEO and President Tecmo Koei. I thought it was Koei Tecmo. Whatever now. For its 9 years. And spent 2 years in the same role as social games publisher called Zynga. Zynga? I don't know. Whatever. So it says last year, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia's foundation bought 51% stake in SNK. What? The Prince from Saudi freaking Arabia is a gamer. Are you serious? He's got to be a young dude. Dude's got to be in his very, very late 18, 19s, 20s, early mid-30s. If he bought 51% stake in the SNK shit. He has to be. There's no way he's like a 50, 60, 70 plus year old man. He's got to be a young dude. If he ended up buying that much from SNK. But let's move on. Because the investment raised concerns that the allegations against its leader in the nation, such as his country's poor human rights, is recorded. Oh, that sucks if that's a thing. So overall thoughts, views, and opinions. How I feel about this CEO millionaire, probably a billionaire in Japan. Kenji Matsubara. Being the CEO of freaking SNK after he leaves SEGA, and he used to be president of SEGA, it's a good move. It's a good ass move because, fortunately, let's face it, SEGA's never going to be able to do a video game console ever again. And they probably have millions and millions of freaking finance and currency backup dollars to do that. We're just got to face facts. Any SEGA fans that are out there, Dreamcast fans especially, a lot of you are probably my age or a little older, I don't know. It's just never going to fucking happen. I'm not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer or somebody that's super negative as shit, but sadly, that's just the world we live in. And as far as this dude being the CEO, millionaire, billionaire, like corporate CEO, chief engineer officer, I think that's what they call him. I don't know. That's cool. Cool shit for him. Congrats. Hopefully he's under some leadership of some very badass, beautiful King of Fighters games. And what other shit SNK has besides the Metal Solid, Metal Slug series, and I don't know if they have any Konami series. I forget what SNK has. I just remember they have a lot of arcade fighting games, and that's it. So let's go on to the second one right here. Hopefully I can find it. There it is. Witcher Monster Slayer reaches 1 million plus downloads in a week. Mobile RPG generates over $500,000 in players spending over 7 days. So again, this comes from Jeffrey Rosua. So gotta get credit is due there. So it says The Witcher. If any people don't know what The Witcher, like what's it called? A Monster Slayer is? It's the same thing as like how Harry Potter Wizards Unite was. It's like Niantic's version of that. And then it has like a Pokemon Go sort of element to it too. I heard about it 2 weeks ago. I just didn't feel like talking about it because it was pretty much a clone of Harry Potter Wizards Unite and Pokemon Go. So let's start. Witcher Monster Slayer has assumed 1 million downloads in a week after launch. The country that has downloaded the game the most was Poland, according to Sensory Tower, which is also where the developer is located. Additionally, within a week of launch of the game, generated over $500,000 in player spending. Most spending was from the players located in the United States. Developer Spocko, the AR mobile RPG gaming allows players to hunt monsters in the real world, similar to Pokemon Go. The free-to-play game is available on both App Store and on Google Play Store. Yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. That last part when he says designed by Sparkle, the AR mobile RPG allows players to hunt monsters in the real world similar to Pokemon Go. Not really super similar to Pokemon Go because it's kind of like a dark, grittier, I don't know, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Godfall version of what Pokemon Go's definitely not ever going to be. And it still has the same AR, VR, sort of XR, ocular vision, augmented reality sort of mechanics, but as far as it looking like Pokemon Go, like, it's way more of a darker, evil, or fucked up version of Pokemon Go. So you have to kill and murder the crap out of monsters. Fictionalized monsters, which is pretty fucking wild, to be honest. So that last part I can disagree with to a certain extent. As far as being a Witcher person goes, like I was never really too much of a Witcher fan. I'm not saying it was one of the worst games ever to be created, not the best in my opinion. I never even played any of the series. The only thing I know about the series is that there's this one really hot ass cute girl named Ciri in there, and that's literally it. That's pretty much my whole knowledge of what The Witcher is. I only heard about it like 3-4 years ago, 2016, 2017. Before that, I had no idea what that franchise even was until like I think last year or the year before when I do for the Netflix series, or not Netflix, but former Superman hero Superman Clark Kent star, what was his name, Henry Cavill, when he ended up doing the Witcher like Netflix show. I heard it actually did pretty decently good. That's pretty wild. I never got to watch it, but from what I heard, it did super kick ass, which is awesome. Shout out to anyone that's real big into The Witcher. You guys are probably losing your head over this shit. Who knows? As far as it goes for me, I really don't give a rat's butt about those type of games or anything with Elder Scrolls related stuff to it or super giant MMORPG games. I'm not like a hardcore fan of like those type of games or build tactical strategy sort of games. Those kind of games are like kind of bland and super boring as hell to me. No offense to anyone that likes those type of games. Just for me, it never like personally resonated with me and got me hype or anything because I was always more to like stuck to the traditional 2D side-scrolling platform games or 3D platform games, racing games, fighting games. A lot of those type of genre category games I'm more into. And a few puzzle games here and there, maybe a few visual novels once in a while, but those type of games I never really gave a rat's butt for. I'm sorry. For anyone that really likes that stuff. But anyways, Dragon freaking Ball Super, bro. Dragon Ball Super, here it is. Dragon Ball Super teaser reveals. Full movie title coming, or excuse me, first 2022 release is going to be CGI. There's another article I had from here from, let's see, the Anime Daily. You guys can look at that in your own time. So it says, got a credit is due here. From Best Gaming Pro. I've never read from this site before. Oh, it's the guy that made this one, Dinu Das. So gotta give credit to him. So I'm only gonna read the half of the article. I'm gonna read the whole type thing. So here we go. I'm not gonna be able to do my outro either, which sucks. Goku appears to be totally different with these teaser trailers from Dragon Ball Tremendous Hero, Toei Animations. And then they did a few typos. I don't know. So this is earlier this year, when Toei Animations was introduced to its, it was engaged in a new Dragon Ball film. It stored issues, obscured. We knew that the movie was slated for 2022 launch, that it couldn't function in a quote sudden character, and that it couldn't chart new unexplored territory. It comes to the visible aesthetics. We all know the extra over to San Diego Comic-Con Comedian Con, Residence Dragon Ball Super particular panel. Toei Animation introduced the movie's title, Dragon Ball Superhero. Also goes on to say, sure that it's tremendous twice in a row is an objective. We actually wish to emphasize that this transfers in all regards to the superhero vibes. Shenchuan's, hopefully I'm saying that right, Shenchuan's government producer Dragon Ball, Aiko Iyuki, denies that the course of the panel the movie's producers eventually additionally share photographs of the brand new character created from the films to an iconic helmet and a heroic uniform. Editors highlight put that. Okay. So it says, also goes on to say, the earlier two Dragon Ball Tremendous movies used a mixture of 2D and 3D animation throughout the key's combat scenes. And the brief trailer reveals that the brand new movie's evolution in the hybrid aesthetic circling a digital camera of what seems to be extremely stylized 3D mannequin of Goku of warming up for battle, Ayuku, did not provide any particular model's adjustments. However, advise followers to the quote visible expressions of Goku strikes to such an incorporate number of ingenuity, utilizing totally different applied sciences. Dragon Ball Super made this Dragon Ball Tremendous Heroes. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck this article is what it is, but I think English isn't the first language on this. I think this was like in Polish or Finnish. That's why this person's language really isn't English first. It's probably Polish or Finnish first. That's why he had a hard time making this thing. Yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Honestly, I really hope it's good. I'm gonna go see the frick out of this movie. You know I'm a hardcore Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super fan. I'm checking it out no matter what. That's all I gotta say for now, Matter. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, family players.